Hello everybody, welcome back to our sixth tutorial on access lists. In this tutorial we want to talk about acls or access lists. And why do we need access lists, and what are the access lists, and how could we use them, and what types of access lists are existable. The first thing I want to talk about is access lists. Access lists are rules to filter the traffic across routers. We have many kinds of access lists, but mainly I want to talk about standard and extended. There's others like named, established, reflexive, and to define the number, to define the type of the kind of ACLs that you gotta use, you need to know the numbers. This range of numbers from 1 to 2699. So if you define a number from 1 to 99, you are talking about standard. Okay, if you put a number from 100 to 199, you're talking about extended. So this is the first thing you need to know, the range of numbers. This is the most important one, 1 to 99. After this, security management, we're talking about access control, we're talking about firewalls, we're talking basically about technical level. Organization level we don't want to talk about it here, but you just care in technical level. We gotta use packet tracer, and we just want to define an access control. As I said, we have two types: standard, extended. In the standard, we just depend on the IP and the source. Okay, IP and the source, and we apply the access list closest to the destination. In the extended, we depend on the three things: source, destination, and we're talking about service, we're talking about port number, we're talking about protocol. So if you want to use TCP, you need to define the source, the destination, and the port, the service number. I'm gonna use HTTP, so I want to use the port number 80 or www. You can use other protocols, TCP, OSPF, UDP. You have much flexibility in the extended. But in dynamic, in the standard, we just have one IP. Just we define the source, and it's closest to destination, and it's block the entire protocols. Here we can, assign a certain protocol, TCP, UDP, and we gotta see that in the demo. In the extended, it's the closest to the source. It's the opposite of the standard. Standard is opposite to destination. It is closest to destination. Here we are closest to the source. And we need to know two things: inbound and outbound. So what are the inbound and what are the outbound? Let us know that. As you can see here, we got this network. Okay, we got this green one. Okay, and we got this to the right. Okay, and we have a connection, serial connection between this router and this router. We have three networks. So I want this PC, you can see BC3 here. I want to deny this PC from contacting and calling PC. I want to deny this PC3 from calling PC1, okay, or PC0. So as you can see here in this network to the left, this is my target. I want to block this PC number 3 from contacting and from calling and connecting to BC0. So how could I use that? First thing, as I said, we have two types: standard and extended. In this example, I'm gonna use the standard first. So we apply the access list closest to the destination. So this is my target. The closest router to the target to the destination is router 0. The closest interface to the router is fast Ethernet 00. So I'm gonna use this interface, the green one, and this router because they are closest to the destination. So this is the first thing you need to know. So basically, in defining this access list, we have two steps to do. The first step is creating the access list. We just created the access list. Either it's extended or bounded, uh, standard or extended. The other one, we just apply the access list. We need to apply the access list on the interface. So after we created the interface on the router, we need to apply this access list onto the interface. For example, fast Ethernet 00. So we go to this interface and apply the the interface there, the access list there. Okay, so it is bounded or unbounded. These two terms are coming a lot in defining the access list. What do we mean by inbound and what do we mean by outbound? For example, as I said, this is the source, this is the destination. So as you can see here, when we move the packet, it moves across the wires, okay, and it's come here. It's entered the router from here, so it's in the router. So this is called in, okay, and when it comes out the router to the target, this is called out. So this is inbound 30.1. This is inbound, and F00 here, it's outbound. So when we need to apply the ACL on the interface here, we applied it into outbound because it's out toward the target. Okay, so this is the first thing I need you to do about the ballot standard. In the extended, we're talking about different story. Before I move to the quick demo, let us show you some example on the extended, because we want to know each other and the two of these ACL and how they function. Okay, this is again other example. We have this network, and this network. I want to deny this PC from connecting, or from from banging this PC. So I just want to put this PC, this is a bad guy, I don't want him to connect with this PC, okay, or to this server. So what I gotta do, I just want to define an extended, not standard, an extended ACL. So I apply it to closest to the source. So this is my source, this is my target. I want to apply the extended ACL to closest as possible to the source. This is my source. The closest router to my source is this one, the router number 1. The closest, notice here, the closest interface to this router is this interface, the green one. Okay, it's 20.1. This is the IP for this interface. Okay, it's the gateway for this network, and this IP for this interface. So notice here, when we apply this into this router, so as I can see here, we have two steps as I mentioned before. First thing, we create the access list. Next, we apply the access list. So we need to apply extended, and this extended nearest to this interface. Okay, so why is the interface? It's 20.1. It's fast Ethernet 00 again, and whether it's, what about it's bounded or unbounded? You can see here when we're talking about this, it's inside the router toward. So it's coming from here and it's out from this interface. So here it's in. When we send the packet from here to there, to this PC, we move here, so the packet enter the router from here and out, left the router from here. So here we're talking about inbound and outbound. And because we wanna we want to define as closest to the source and closest interface to the source, we're talking about inbound, because here we say in and here we say out. So here it's inbound. So when we apply the access list, we need to apply in the interface fast Ethernet 00 inbound. Okay, here in the previous example we're talking about outbound because towards, but here we apply it to closest to the source, it's in. So I know it's a little bit confusing, but after I show you the demo, you will completely understand what I mean by that. Okay, so this is just a quick introduction. Thank you for watching. Is Ahmed Nasser was with you with this ACL tutorial. In the next one, we want to make a quick demo on the standard, and after that we want to make a quick demo on the extended as a continuation of our series in Packet Tracer. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, put comments, likes, and see you in the next video. Thank you.